Well, good evening, and welcome to Share the Music. The first Wednesday of December, Share the Music. I got my Christmas tree up. Woohoo! Well, I hope you guys have had a great week. Seems like forever since I saw you last. I know it's only been a week, but still. If this is your first time joining in, hello, my name is John Sims, and welcome to Share the Music. Streaming live tonight from Truro, Nova Scotia, Canada. Invite you to stick around, sing some songs, have some fun. Tell us where you're from, where you're tuning in from. And I hope you like the whistle. Whistle along. Share the music with a friend and keep on singing till the very end. Should the whole world get you down, a song can turn your day around, so sing out with your friends. Share the music tonight, 'cause when we're singing, everything's alright. Invite your friends along, and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. There ain't nothing like a song to bring joy to your life. So help me sing along. Forget about your troubles, your worries, and your strife. We'll share the music tonight. We might be singing till the morning light. Invite your friends along, and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. So invite your friends along, we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. That's right, folks. Share the music. That's the name of the show. That's what we're here to do. And hello, Chris from Edmonton, and Christine from Fredericton, and Kristen Nelson, who's in Rawdon, I'm thinking, something like that, Upper Rawdon, something like that. Down there, in amongst the gold mines. Well, I hope everybody's had a great week. I really do. I know I've had a pretty good week. Been a long week, and it's only Wednesday already. Hi, Gail. How are you now? Hello, Cheryl. Long time no see. Both Gail and Sharon on there, they're great friends of mine. They're both musicians, and they play. Gail, I know, is a multi-instrumentalist, and Sharon is a great songwriter. Let's sing a song. Sharon, I'm going to sing a song. You got to sing this with me, though, right? I'm going to be listening for you all the way from down your way. She lives about an hour and a half from me, so unfortunately we don't get together a whole lot to play much music over the last couple years, but hopefully we'll be able to rectify that in the future. So I'm going to sing you a song that Sharon actually gave to me on paper. And she said, here, put some music to this. So I did. And it's become one of my favorites. I remember how the old homestead was always safe and warm, and nothing felt as peaceful as the loving mama's arms. Daddy taught me how to make a home and to be an honest man, and to do the things I had to do to make me what I am. Take me back to the days when men worked harder than they played, back when life was simple and I still could have my say. I'll take these hard and calloused hands and make my living off the land. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. Well, I remember that old fishing pole with baited hook and line, the old wood stove, homemade bread, and the taste of Daddy's shine, where gals were gals, men were men, with memories still untold. Though times were hard, I cherished them like a rich man with his gold. Take me back to the days when men worked harder than they played, back when life was simple and I still could have my say. I'll take these hard and calloused hands and make my living off the land. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. Some folks think that progress is a natural way to change. That might be, but to me it seems a little strange, 'cause I don't want a mansion lined with marble stone. I'd rather cut my own tall trees and build a humble home. Okay, Sharon, sing it. Take me back to the days when men worked harder than they played, back when life was simple and I still could have my say. I'll take these hard and calloused hands and make my living off the land. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. One more time. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. Woohoo! One of my most favoritist of songs. One of my most favoritist. That's the word, isn't it? That's the word I'm going to use. My most favoritist of tunes. Boop-a-doo. Well, great news. Great news. I checked the calendar, and there's 2 reasons to celebrate tonight. The first one, I already mentioned. It's the first Wednesday of December. No, it's not. It's the second Wednesday. What's the date today? It's the 8th. It's the second Wednesday of December. Okay, scratch the first one, but all we need is one anyway. It's the first Wednesday of the week. That calls for a Caesar. Now, if you're not in Canada, because I know there's a lot of you that aren't, that tune in, you're not in Canada, and you don't know what a Caesar is, Google it. It's tomato juice, clam juice, Tabasco, and a whole bunch of things all mixed in. It's yum. I have no doubt that you did the harmony. I have no doubt. If you guys watched the show last week, you may remember that I had a different painting up here. It was a little boat off into the sunset, and that was Sharon actually painted that. And I have another one coming up. Gail was on there a few minutes ago, and she's going to have hers on here probably next week too. So this painting here, I'm sure some of you have noticed that it's different. This one was painted by a friend of mine. She's about an hour and a half away in the opposite direction that Sharon is. Jackie Benoit over in Antigonish painted that. Oh, I love it. It's crooked according to the camera. Look at that. There we go. Yes, Sharon. Caesar's for breakfast. I just had the urge to sing a hobo song. You guys can dance, whistle, tap your toes or snap your fingers. Whatever you feel like doing, but maybe you can sing along. Home is where I'm at. I never found a place to hang my hat. I hop the trains from town to town, never seem to settle down. Now home is where I'm at. Started out in Memphis, Tennessee, or at least that's my first memory. Growing up on a train was fun, that's where my hoboing days begun. That's when I started dreaming of moving on. The sky in L.A. was so blue, but I was only off the train for a moment or two. I met a man with a loaded gun. He gave me 10 seconds to turn and run, and all I could think about was moving on. And now home is where I'm at. I never found a place to hang my hat. I hopped the trains from town to town, never seemed to settle down. Now home is where I'm at. Okay, whistlers. Milwaukee never had much time for me, 'cause hobos ain't allowed to work in a factory. They knew we'd leave before the work was done, to see the fire in the setting sun, while we dreamed of moving on. 51, but I'm feeling pretty old, and I don't ever recall a winter so cold. A hobo knows when the time has come to close his eyes and fade with the sun. It looks like I'll be moving on. Now home is where I'm at. I never found a place to hang my hat. I hopped the trains from town to town, never seemed to settle down. Now home is where I'm at. I hopped the trains from town to town, never seemed to settle down. Now home is where I'm at. Singer, yes, home is where I'm at. Home is where I'm at. I noticed the meter's clipping just a little bit here. I'm going to turn this down just a hair. I hope you guys won't have to adjust your volume. You might have to give it just a little. There we go. Beep-a-doo. Hello. Hello, buddy, fellow human. How goes the battle over on the other side of the pond? Buddy Justino there. You guys got to go check out Buddy Justino music. Fantabulous piano player and entertainer. Him and his better half. His better half produces his show for him, and I know he's changed his show times recently. I'm thinking Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Correct me if I'm wrong, buddy. Check out his site anyway. You're going to love him. Oh, my. I think I saw our buddy Cliff. Yeah, there he is. Hello, Clifford. If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw you had a request earlier. What was it? I know I saw it up here. It went by as I was... Oh, The Gambler. The Gambler. Do I know that song? I must. Got to be in there somewhere. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock CET, Central European Time. 7 o'clock Central European Time, and you guys are 4 hours? 5 hours ahead of us here in Atlantic Canada. I'm not sure. But go check out Buddy Justino music, and you'll see his schedule there. You won't regret it. All right, let's do this song up for Cliff. I don't know if I know this song. I'm going to give it a shot. I must know this song, right? I'll just go around all the chords till I find one that works. Let's try there. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to speak, so we took turns of staring at the window in the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. And he said, "Son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. And then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And his face lost all expression. He turned back towards the window, said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done." Now every gambler knows the secret to survival is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. And When he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. Or when the dealing's done, then there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done. What a terrible ending. Managed to pull out 99.9% of the words and ruin it with an ending like that. There you go, Cliff. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Hi, Ann. Long time no see, you too. Little Drummer Boy. I wouldn't know everybody knows the first. Everybody's sitting there going, come on, everybody knows the words to Little Drummer Boy. Everybody knows 1.5 lines of that, and rumpa-pum-pum, rumpa-pum-pum, rumpa-pum-pum. Other than that, oh my. But I'll see if I can do something else up for you there, Ann. All right, I don't think I missed anything else. Very good. If you guys do have any requests, please throw them in the comments section there. I'll tackle them if I can. Actually, I think I saw. Who was it? Somebody else asked for a Christmas song too. I don't remember who it was. Connie, maybe. I think it might have been Connie. I'm going to sing you one of my most favoritist of Christmas songs. I used to do this. Actually, Sharon and I, with a couple of other friends of ours, we used to have a band called Lady Luck. And there was the 3 women that beautiful harmonies and singing voices together, and just awesome. And myself and Chris Leslie, we were on each end of them and sang a little harmony and played mandolin with that group. And we did this song. I always enjoyed it, so I'll sing this one up for you. White Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, with the treetops glistening and children listening to hear sleigh bells in the snow. And I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Okay, whistlers, here we go. Let's do that again. let's do the whole thing again, but let's take it up a little bit. It's a little low. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. And I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. White Christmas. We'll send that out to Anne and Connie. Do. Carol Ann. Christmas in the Valley. I do not know that song. Thanks, buddy. Christmas in the Valley. Christmas in the Valley. I feel like I should know that song. I don't know it. But you know what I'm going to do, don't you? If this isn't your first time on the show, then I almost guarantee you've heard me do this before. Hey, Google, add Christmas in the Valley to my learn list. My assistant over there, Google, she keeps track of songs that I want to learn, so I'll give that a listen. Maybe I do know it. The name's just not sounding familiar. I just noticed, where's it at? Right up here. I just noticed that thing blink in and out. If you guys have been on the show before, or usually around the holidays, I try to support these guys as best I can. And Paul and Wade, they're both friends of mine, and they make the most awesomest things. They make house numbers. And I just got to show this to you. It is so cool. And they sell these. They sell these online. And that's the address right, boop, there, where they can be seen. And it's house numbers. This holder, it would attach to your house. And, you know, if you have 2 digits in your house number, then you would have this 3 or 4, or if you have 5, and so on and so forth. And they sell all kinds of these tiles, all kinds of different themes. I've got a few kind of Christmassy ones around here tonight. There's a snowman. Frost. Oh, no, not allowed to say it's Frosty. Apparently that's a copyrighted name, so we'll call him Mr. F. A gingerbread man. It's really cool. They're really cool things. And you know what? You can order these at paulascrafts.ca, and there's still time to order them for Christmas. They make great Christmas presents, guys, so let's support them. They're handmade right here in Truro, Nova Scotia, of course. And they ship all over the place. I've actually ran a couple of contests on here before and given a couple sets away. Roseanne from New Glasgow won a set. And Tanya from down Mosier Island won a set. Actually, I think it might have been Ken. But I don't remember. It was one of you. And so, yeah, but they have got all kinds of different theme tiles on there. So this is on their website, and this is just one page of them. So go on, check them out, and you'll be happy that you did. Where are we at? Boop-a-doo. There it is. So there's the address right there. You can still go on, and lots of time to get those for Christmas. I'll just leave that right there. All right. Now, where was I? That name will probably just blink in and out of there. On my monitor, it's on this side, but of course it's over here for you guys. Ta-da. That's right. You guys actually won too. You guys won it twice. I forgot about that. Yeah. Maybe I'll run another contest. Maybe I'll run another contest. I tell you what. They don't know I'm going to do this. Wade's probably listening. I tell you what. Anybody from the show that goes onto their website and buys something, buys the set or just maybe these theme tiles, they make great decorations on their own, but and maybe you have a set of house numbers and you just want to go in and pick up a snowman or anything at all. If you're watching the show and you go to their site and buy something, anybody who buys something between now and the show that's just before Christmas, what's the date? I should have known this. I wasn't expecting to do this. The 22nd. Somebody who buys something between now and the 22nd is going to get it for free. But you got to make sure you put in the notes or something that they know that you bought it because you were watching the show. And then we'll add all them up, and one of you is going to get your order for free. So order your stuff up, and then we'll get it back to you somehow. Wade's going to shoot me for this, but hey. Let's sing Wade a song. This is one of Wade's favoriteest songs. I haven't sang this song since 1942. I'm gonna take a freight train down at the station, and I don't care which way it goes. I'm gonna find me the highest mountain, and I might jump right off and there ain't nobody gonna know. And can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall, and I might crawl inside and die, yeah, 'cause that lady, oh, she went left. She never had the guts to say goodbye. And can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? And can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Buy me a ticket down at the station, and I ain't never coming back. I'm gonna ride that southbound all the way to Georgia. I'm gonna ride that train till it runs out of track. And can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Little bit of Can't You See. And depending on where you're at in the world, you might know that to be a Marshall Tucker band song. But if you're anywhere in Mid-Atlantic Canada, at least anyway, most people would normally argue that and say, no, that was a Matt Minglewood tune. I believe it was Marshall Tucker first. That's for sure. But nobody does it like Minglewood. Buddy, who do you know that song by over there? Oh, thanks, Wade. Now, Wade, while you're on there, we did have a question there a few minutes ago. Cliff wants to know if you ship those numbers to the UK. Never been asked for that before. Never been asked that question before. Ba-do-da-do. Yeah. Marshall Tucker. Okay, very good. Check out Matt Minglewood's version. Hey, Dylan, how goes the battle? There's another guitar player on there. Dylan from over in Prince Edward Island. Thank you. I love this old guitar. That's the old guitar. Let me see if I got that song in me. My first guitar was a loaner, an old off-brand my cousin let me keep. Back when I was learning how to play like them boys in Tennessee. I'd sit up every night and pick it until my fingers turned green, and I learned how to make it talk on them black diamond strings. Well, Daddy taught me 3 chords, but Jimmy still taught me how to play. And he showed me the G-run that I'm still using today. I thought it surely must be magic, how he'd make it ring. But he said it ain't no secret, son, it's these black diamond strings. Well, I don't know if they still make them. Back then they were the best. And a good time didn't cost much, $2.95 a set. Back before I left Fay Ellen to chase these hillbilly dreams, all it took to make me happy was this old box of black diamond strings. I've been to your mountaintop, seen my share of troubles too. But if I could do it all again, I know what I would do. 'Cause if I could have just one wish, I'd take a trip back in a time machine to the day I learned to pick the wildwood flower on these black diamond strings. But I don't know if they still make them. Back then they were the best. And a good time didn't cost much, $2.95 a set. Back before I left Fallon to chase these hillbilly dreams, all it took to make me happy was the soul guitar and black diamond strings. Back before I left Fallon to chase these make it big dreams, all it took to make me happy was the soul box and black diamond strings. Black diamond strings. Dylan, where did that song come from? I feel like I should know that, but I don't actually know where it come from. Of course, we probably both know where I heard it, because ain't nobody does that like Ron Savoy from New Brunswick. Our buddy Ron, he tunes in, I think, every once in a while. If you happen to be watching this, Ron, either tonight or sometime in the future, hats off to you, buddy. Nobody does that song like you do. And Catherine's on here tonight. What do you want to hear, Catherine? Let's do a song for Catherine. That's my daughter on there. Great singer. She's turned into quite a guitar player. Don't tell her I said that, because I'll deny it. But she bought herself a new guitar. Showed up here Saturday? Friday? I don't remember when it was. A few days back. And, might have even been last weekend now that I think about it. And we had a nice little jam, and I was surprised. She did a fine job. Oh, my good capo's over on the other side of the living room. I am streaming live from my dining room, by the way, here in Truro, Nova Scotia, Canada. I'd like to say I'm in a big fancy studio, but not a big fancy studio, just a small fancy studio. No, it ain't a fancy studio either. Anyway, but it is fun. I do have a good time. Well, Dylan, that depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I've got 4 right in front of me on this side, and I've got another half a dozen over there, and none of them are the same. I'm going to answer Dylan's questions here about my pick. This is one of my favorites. Let's see if I can get that. Bum-ba-da-dum. I don't even know what that is. It's an old plastic pick. It says Alice on it. Alice. No, we're not going to sing that song on here. But it looked like that when I got it. And I got it worn right down to there. It's one of my favorites. Just a really stiff, I'm going to say plastic, a poly something or other. This is another just plastic poly something or other, but it's really stiff. These are kind of neat. This is a graphite pick of some kind. Again, really stiff. This is probably the coolest pick right here. I'm going to show you this one in a second. On this side, I've got a couple of different ones. This one here, this is one of my most favoritist of ones, and I'll probably use it after it was over there out of reach, but it's called a wagon, 1.2 millimeter, 1.1 millimeter maybe. These are just a cheap, really thick, heavy plastic. Some might call it a bass pick or a really heavy mandolin pick. This one is made by, you got to go check this out, Dylan. Bay of Fundy Stone Guitar Pick. Oh, where's my camera? I'm holding it up to the other camera. Oh, in fact, you know what? I held all of those picks up to the other camera. Son of a gun. All right, real fast. Here's the thick bass playing picks. Here's the wagon. Boop-a-da-doo. One of my favorites. All right, this one is made by Bay of Fundy Stone Guitar Pick. My brother and his wife actually gave me this for my birthday back in November. It is made locally, and this one here is literally made out of smoky agate. Agate or agate. I don't use it a lot when I'm on the show here because I find that the microphone tends to pick up some sound like that off it, but it's got a big sound. But it's one of my favorites. Yeah. And a lot of the times I just use my fingers like I'm going to do right now. And you know what? I wasted a whole lot of smiles on this camera, or talking to this camera, when I should have been holding stuff up down there. So I've been talking to you the whole time here. I should have did this. There we go. All right, here's some one of my most favoritist Simon and Garfunkel songs for Catherine. I'm sure she'll be singing along. I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I've squandered my existence for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and just till a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. Lie, 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 lie. When I left my home and family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, lying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, searching for the places only they would know. Lie, lie, lie. La 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 la. Asking only workman's wages, I went looking for a job, but I got no offers. Just to come on from the gals on 2nd Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome, I took some comfort there. Lie, 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 lie. Now I'm laying out my winter clothes, wishing I was home, going home, where the New York City winters are bleeding me, going home. la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminder of every glove that laid him down or cut him, till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. La 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 la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Simon and Garfunkel's The Boxer. I love that song. Oh my. That's for my little girl, Catherine. Got to get her on the show again one of these days, which I think I saw you guys talking about a moment ago. Yep, Cliff, Tanya, yeah. John, that's an excellent idea. When I did that show this summer, I meant to do a portion of it, live stream it, and broadcast it from there, and we just got distracted. All the beard hair on the stage, it distracted me. I bet your brother's pretty busy these days. John's brother does Santa Claus gigs. He dresses up and he looks just like Santa Claus. Although John's beard, I think, is a little bit bigger and whiter. There I am on his stage. That was his inaugural show on his stage that he built. He's got a very nice property out behind his house and made a nice little park. And yeah, he's got a nice little spot there. So John, yes, we'll have to look at doing that again. That would be fun. I'd love to do another show down there. Jason, long time no see. Johnny Cash. Which Johnny Cash one do you want? Let's do this one. This is one of my most favoritist of Johnny Cash tunes. Cliff, that is absolutely one of the most beautiful gardens you'll ever be in. Yeah, it's really nice. We're going to do this up for Jason. Well, I hear that train running, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, life keeps dragging on, but that train keeps moving on down in San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, to always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in fancy dining cars. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. That train keeps moving, and that's what tortures me. You guys got to clap your hands now. Got to keep the beat. When they free me from this prison, if this railroad train was mine, you bet I'll move it on a little farther down the line. Oh, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. I'm gonna let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Johnny Cash, just for you, Jason. Jason's a video game programmer. Does some really cool games. Look him up, Scotian Wolf Gaming, I think it's called. Chris, ever do Kelly's Mountain? You know what? I love that song, JP's Kelly's Mountain. I've never done it. No, I never tried it. Must add that to the learn list. Hey, Google, add Kelly's Mountain to my learn list.
Mountain located in Victoria County, Nova Scotia, Canada. The Trans-Canada Highway.
Hey, Google. Thank you. Started telling me all about where it's at. Yes, John, you cross your fingers, man, but let's do more than that. Let's get together in the new year and we'll chat about that. Maybe we'll pick a date early. That way we'll make sure it happens. JP's Gray Harbor Deep. That's another one that I did put on my learn list a while back, John. I never did learn it, I have to admit. I've got a lot of songs on my learn list. It's funny, some songs I'll hear on there once or twice, and I'll just remember them. Kelly's Mountain is not one of them, and neither is Gray Harbor Deep. But JP's got some great tunes. He's got some complicated tunes too. So. Let's do, what'll we do? What do you guys feel like hearing? I know you just said a couple songs, but throw some requests in the comments section there, and I'll see what I can do. And do me another favor while you're there. Hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. I've learned that Facebook uses the number of comments and the like button as a determining factor for how much exposure your videos get. So smack that like button. And you know what? If you like what you're listening to and you'd like to support the show, there's a little bar at the bottom here with some information for the virtual tip jar if anybody'd like to leave a little tip on there for the show. The show is free. You don't need to leave anything or pay anything to come and listen. So, but if anybody would like to support it by contributing to that, I will thank you ahead of time. Donna from Folly Lake. Hello. I'm going to sing you a Stan Rogers song. Oh, you know what? I haven't sang this song since 1943. Another buddy of mine just put this one on recently. He did a YouTube version of it. Paul Mills. If you guys know who Paul Mills is, if you don't, look him up. He used to go by the name Curly Boy Stubbs. He used to play with Stan Rogers. He produced his albums. He produced all of Ron Hines' albums and a bunch of other Sharon, Lois, and Bram. You guys remember them? He produced all of their albums. Anyway, lives in Ontario, and he just recently put this song on his YouTube channel. Go check him out, Paul Mills. And it's a Stan song, one of my most favoriteest, a tune called 45 Years. Where the earth shows its bones of wind-broken stone, the sea and the sky are one. I'm caught out of time, my blood sings with wine, I'm running naked in the sun. There's God in the trees, I'm weak in the knees, and the sky is a painful blue. Well, I'd like to look around, but honey, all I see is you. Where the summer city lights soften the night till you'd think that the air was clear. Well, I'm sitting with friends where 45 cents could buy another glass of beer. They've got something to say, but I'm so far away that I don't know who I'm talking to. 'Cause you just walked in the door, and honey, all I see is you. And I just want to hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life. Ah, but honey, what the hell is it for? After 23 years, you'd think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I want to see your smiling face 45 years from now. So alone in the lights on stage every night, I've been reaching out to find a friend who knows all the words she's heard and knows how all my stories end. Maybe after the show she'll ask me to go home with her for a drink or two. Well, her smile lights her eyes, but honey, all I see is you. And I just want to hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life. Ah, but honey, what the hell is it for? After 23 years, you'd think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I want to see your smiling face 45 years from now. And I just want to hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life. Ah, but honey, what the hell is it for? After 23 years, you'd think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I want to see your smiling face 45 years from now. Yes, I want to see your smiling face 45 years from now. Stan Rogers, 45 years. One of my most favoritist of Stan songs. He has some doozies, I tell you. If you guys aren't a Stan Rogers fan, you got to look him up. Had some beautiful stuff. Died in, I'm thinking 83. I'm thinking 83, 84, give or take. Somewhere in there. Jude. Hey, Jude. That's not a segue. I'm actually saying hi to my friend. Cutting in and out. Oh, bummer. Is anybody else having that problem? If you are having a problem with the sound cutting in and out, I dearly hope that it cut out when I made that bad chord in the last song. Oh my. Yeah, Dylan, would be nice to play some music with you, that's for sure. If you ever get to Truro, you got my Facebook. I'm going to sing you one of my other most favoritist of Stan Rogers tunes. Now, the rumor has it that he was on the prairies when he wrote this song, and he got the idea for the song as he was approaching a farm, and supposedly he had the song written by the time he finished the end of the farm. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but here's Field Behind the Plow. Watch the field behind the plow, turn two straight dark rows, feel the trickle in your clothes, blow the dust cake from your nose, feel the tractor's steady roar. No, you can't stop now, there's a quarter section more or less to go. And it figures that the rain keeps its own sweet time. You can watch it come for miles, so you guess you've got a while. So ease the throttle out a hair, every rod's a gain, and there's victory in every quarter mile. And for old Hoosick down the road, the hoppers hail and heartache brought him down. Gave it up and went to town. And Emmett Pierce the other day, he took a heart attack and died at 42. You could see it coming on, 'cause he worked as hard as you. In an hour, maybe more, you'll be wet clear through. The air is cooler now. Pull your hat brim further down and watch the field behind the plow. Turn two straight dark rows, put another season's promise in the ground. If the harvest's any good, the money just might cover all the loans. You've mortgaged all you own. Buy the kids a winter coat and take the wife back east for Christmas if you can. All summer she holds on while you're so tied to the land. Well, the good times come and go, but at least there's rain, so this won't be barren ground when September rolls around. And watch the field behind the plow, turn two straight dark rows, put another season's promise in the ground. And watch the field behind the plow, turn to straight dark roads, put another season's promise in the ground. Field Behind the Plow by Stan Rogers. Oh, I love that song. I love that song. What do you guys think of the string cam? You like this string cam? I kind of like it. I get, there's a lot of people that play along. It gives you a neat idea. Some people like to follow fingers, follow what I'm playing. You never know. Might be some guitar players out there stealing all my licks. Good stuff. Learn, learn, learn. Never stop learning. And if you've ever thought about learning to play an instrument, I highly recommend it. Never too late. My friend Betty Dickey from Stewiacke, and you certainly remember her. And she's still going. Anyway, she was 83 when she decided to learn to play the dobro. And I think she was 86 or 87 when she did her first, when she played it on stage for the first time. So, oh, very cool. Thanks, Tanya. Oh, Tanya. I should do that song. Hey, I'll do this one first. Although y'all don't know what I was going to do, so I can just do anything. Let's do another Christmas song. A song called Gospel Christmas. Silver bells and red bows decorate the streets. Mom and Dad's buying presents, candy, and other treats. People passing storefronts, it's a busy time of year. But busy malls and credit cards can steal your Christmas cheer. So have a gospel Christmas, a Merry Christmas. May the joy of the season comfort you tonight. Wrap your presents and trim the tree, but thank the Lord for family, and have yourself a merry gospel Christmas. Bright lights and mistletoe, don't forget to buy a tree. Hang your stockings in a row while the children play merrily. You know, friends, I can't help but wonder how we could let the season get so commercialized. I know, it is easy to get drawn in, but if we'd only stop and think, I know we'd realize we need a gospel Christmas, a Merry Christmas. May the joy of the season comfort you tonight. Wrap your presents and trim the tree, but thank the Lord for family, and have yourself a merry gospel Christmas. Sometimes we lose track of all the things we have to be thankful for, and all the joys that He's given us. And all too often we forget who it was that paid our debt. Jesus died for us upon the cross. So have a gospel Christmas, a Merry Christmas. May the joy of the season comfort you tonight. Wrap your presents and trim the tree, but thank the Lord for family, and have yourself a merry gospel Christmas. Wrap your presents and trim the tree, but thank the Lord for family. Yes, have yourself a merry gospel Christmas. And have yourself a merry gospel Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Gospel Christmas. Send that out to Ken and Tanya. Beep-biddy-doo. There's me mummy on there. Hello, mama. Tanya sending the hearts. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Make sure you hit the hearts on the like button there. And, yeah. And if you haven't hit follow on the page, if you're not following the page, make sure you go over and hit like and follow and all that jazz so that you get notifications for all the shows. I knew somebody was going to request Christmas in Prison tonight. I just knew it. I don't think I know the words. I bet you I can do a little bit of it. Let me do a little bit of it. How's it go? It was Christmas in prison, and the food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out of wood. I dream of her always, even when I don't dream. Her name's on my tongue, and her blood's in my stream. Wait a while, eternity. Well, Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, run to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. She reminds me of a chess game with someone I admire, or a picnic in the rain after a prairie fire. And she's more pretty than this whole goddamn jail, and her she reads me my mail. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Run to me, come to me, run to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. And wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, my God. Christmas in prison. Yeah, what a great tune. I'll have that next week, John. I just got to listen to it again. I knew somebody. Actually, I had to make a quick stop on the way home, and I said to them, I said, guaranteed somebody's going to ask me for that, and I didn't have a chance to listen to it. So. Yeah. Kind of funny to be writing a swear word into a Christmas song, but yeah, anyway. He's John Prine. What a songwriter. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Thanks, Daniel. Yes, I did write Gospel Christmas too, guys, by the way. Let's do another song I wrote. What'll it be? Here's a song I haven't sang since 1942. Going through the motions, keeping time. Got a lot of commotion going on in my mind. I'm taking my days one step at a time. Just going through the motions and I'm keeping time. This music in my head seems to be the common thread between reality and my disguise. It's killing me and I believe it's writing history. Sometimes the truth is a lie. Is there nothing that I can do to keep me from thinking about you? I'm just going through the motions, keeping time. Got a lot of commotion going on in my mind. I'm taking my days one step at a time. Just going through the motions and I'm keeping time. This music in my head confuses everything I've said. The trouble is, nothing rhymes. The melody's ill-conceived and surely meant to torture me. Sometimes I think I can fly. Is there nothing that I can do to keep me from thinking about you? I'm just going through the motions, keeping time. Got a lot of commotion going on in my mind. I'm taking my days one step at a time. Just going through the motions and going through the motions, keeping time. Got a lot of commotion going on in my mind. I'm taking my days one step at a time. Just going through the motions and I'm keeping time. Keeping time. Yeah. Oh, I just thought of another song I absolutely love. This is one of my most favoritist of tunes of all time. You guys gotta sing along. You gotta sway along. Every Sunday in my mama's church, I sneak some money out of mama's purse. While she was praying, I would slip away down to the pool hall. I'd play all day. I'd meet her home and she'd just shake her head. You're fluffing pillows on the devil's bed. I'd say, Mom, I know just how you feel, but I made enough to pay all our bills. Too bad for heaven and too good for hell. Little wings are better than big tails. I don't expect to sit at God's right hand, but I could empty heaven's garbage cans. Is there room on those golden streets for stray dogs and alley cats like me? If they won't let me in the big front gate, maybe I can get in the back way. I know my halo won't shine real bright, but it'll get me through the clouds at night. I don't care if I'm the last to sing, or if I have the smallest set of wings. I'll watch those little devils down on earth and follow them as they sneak out of church. Too bad for heaven and too good for hell. Little wings are better than big tails. I don't expect to sit at God's right hand, but I could empty heaven's garbage cans. Is there room on those golden streets for stray dogs and alley cats? Stray dogs and alley cats. Stray dogs and alley cats like me. Alley cats like me. Stray dogs like me. Stray dogs and alley cats. Oh, mon Dieu. Connie's looking for another Stan Rogers song. Can't say as I blame her. I love Stan Rogers stuff. I was trying to think of where that last song came from. I don't remember who did it. I should remember, but I don't. White Squaw, another great Stan song. Boop-a-doo-doo. How's everybody doing anyway? Are you having fun? Well, if y'all have as much fun on this show as I do, then that's all I could wish for you. Because I have a good time. And thanks for joining in and hanging out. So we'll send this out to Connie. I know Catherine's on there too, so that means Katie might be on here, so we'll sing it out to her as well. Well, it's just my luck to have the watch, with nothing left to do than to watch the deadly waters glide as we roll north to the Sioux, and wonder when they'll turn again and pitch us to the rail and hurl one more youngster in the gale. Well, the kid was so damn eager, it was all so big and new. We never had to tell him twice or find him work to do. And evenings on the mess deck, he was always first to sing and show us pictures of the girl he'd wed in spring. But I told that kid 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. Well, it's a thing that us old-timers know about the summer's sultry calm. There comes a blow from nowhere, and it goes off like a bomb, and a 15,000-tonner can be thrown upon its rail as the storm blows off before it with a gale. Well, the kid was on the hatches, lying staring at the sky, and from where I stood, I swear, I saw tears fall from his eyes. So I hadn't the heart to tell him that he should be on a line, even on a night so warm and fine. But I told that kid 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. Well, it struck the southwestern, and I roared to him, get down. But for all that he could hear, I may as well not made a sound. So I clung there to the stanchions, and I felt my face go pale as he climbed hand over hand along the rail. Now I can feel her heeling over with the fury of the blow, and I watched that rail go under, so terrible and slow. But like some great dog, she shook her shelf, and she stood upright again. And from over the side I heard him call again. But I told that kid 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. Now it's just my luck to have the watch, with nothing left to do, than to watch the deadly waters glide as we roll north to the Sioux, and wonder when they'll turn again and pitch us to the rail and hurl one more youngster in the gale. And I tell these kids 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. White Squall by Stan Rogers for Connie. And I see Tanya down there made a request for Mary Lou. Now, do you suppose Tanya and Ken are sitting there playing along tonight? Well, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. And I knew Mary Lou we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. You passed me by one sunny day, flashed those big brown eyes my way. I knew I wanted you forevermore. I thought about a moonlit night, arms around you good and tight. I know I never did meet you before. I said hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. And I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. Okay, Tanya, this is your break. I'll take the first part. You can take the second part. You want the next one? Okay. Well, I saw your face, heard your voice, knew that I just had no choice. What horses couldn't make me stay away? And I'm not one that gets around. I swear my feet stick to the ground, and that's all I had to see for me to say. I said hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. And I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. Okay, pick it with me, Tanya. Hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. And I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. That was a terrible ending. I don't know if that was any better, but it was an ending. Somebody's saying, good night, Cliff. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. It's pretty late over where you're at, isn't it? You are like 5 hours ahead, 4 hours ahead. What time is it? It's 8:45. 8:45, not too bad. Not too bad here. I got a few songs left in me. If I'm not mistaken, did I see John made a request there? I think I saw it go by. Ah, the sea shanty I sang here, a cappella. It's called Fool to the Sea. We'll do this up. Send this out to John. And I'll make my way through the narrows ahead, and I take with me those words she said. Please come back home if you care for me. Then you won't play the fool to the sea. My father was a fisherman true. Hard work was the life for he and his crew. And day after day they'd work the trawl. And I remember the pain of it all. As I made my way through the narrows ahead, and I take with me those words she said. Please come back home if you care for me. Then you won't play the fool to the sea. My mother wished that he'd pushed a plow. Life would have been different for me even now, but there was salt in his veins and the call of the sea. left my mother alone to raise me. And I make my way through the narrows ahead, and I take with me those words she said. Please come back home if you care for me. Then you won't play the fool to the sea. My wife, she knew I tried to live free from the salt in my veins and the call of the sea. But the wind and the tide weighed hard on my soul, and this ocean has watched me grow old. As I've made my way through the narrows ahead, and I take with me those words she said. Please come back home if you care for me. But I must play the fool to the sea. Fool to the Sea from my buddy John. Cheers, everybody. Let me think. Let's do a song for Tanya. I haven't played this one for her for ages and ages. See? Gonna try a Dr. Hook song for you there, Tanya. That's Dr. Hook one there that you liked so much and asked for. Second Street, Broadway, sitting in the doorway, head held in his hand, looked to all the world like he was praying. Foot wrapped in an old rag, bottle in a brown bag. I watched him try to stand. Then I heard the words that he was saying. Come on, carry me a little farther. Come on, carry me one more mile. Well, I don't know what it's leading to, but I know I can make it if I lean on you. So come on, carry me a little. I carry you, now carry me a little. Come on, carry me a little while. A little while. Well, he struggled to his feet, staggered down the street, window of a 5 and dime, stood and laughed a while at his reflection. And then I heard him shouting something about a mountain that he could surely climb. She was only there to point right direction. He said, come on, carry me a little farther. mother. Come on, carry me one more mile. I don't know what it's leading to, but I know I can make it if I lean on you. So come on, carry me a little. I carried you, now carry me a little. Come on, carry me a little while. A little while. A little while. Dr. Hook, carry me, carry. Send it out to Tanya and Ken. Ah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Played along, but too fast for me to break tonight. First time playing in a long time. Well, I'm glad you got it. You're out and you're playing there. So now, what were you playing? Bass, guitar, bass or guitar? Tanya plays stand-up bass, and she also plays guitar. And her husband Ken there, he plays guitar, mandolin, and bass and stuff. Some great friends for a lot of years. She taught me how to make broccoli salad. And if you've never had Tanya's broccoli salad, it is darn fine. You want to know what the secret is? Can I tell them what the secret is, Tanya? I'm going to anyway. Got to put grapes in it. Awesome with the grapes. All right. I'm going to do this song. Bass, eh? Cool. Bet you know this song too. You'll be able to do this one. Oh, wrong chord, I guess. When I was a child, Uncle Remus would put me to bed with a picture of Stonewall Jackson above my head. Daddy came in, kissed his little man, with gin on his breath and a Bible in his hand. He'd talk about honor and things we should know. Then he'd stagger a little as he went out the door. I can still hear the soft summer wind in the live oak trees. And those William boys, they still mean a lot to me. Hank in Tennessee, I guess we're all gonna be who we're gonna be. What do you do with good old boys like me? Nothing makes the sound in the night like the wind does. But you ain't afraid if you're washed in the blood like I was. Smell of Cape jasmine through the window screen. John Aaron the wolf man kept me company by the light of the radio by my bed, with Thomas Wolfe whispering in my head. Well, I can still hear the soft summer winds through the live oak trees. And those Williams boys, they sure mean a lot to me. Hank in Tennessee, well, I guess we're all gonna be who we're gonna be. And what do you do with good old boys like me? When I was in school, I ran with a kid down the street. But I watched him burn himself up on bourbon and speed. But I was smarter than most, and I could choose. Learn to talk like the man on the 6 o'clock news. When I was 18, Lord, I hit the road. But it really doesn't matter how far I go. I can still hear the soft summer wind through the live oak trees. And those Williams boys, they sure mean a lot to me. Hankin, Tennessee, I guess we're all gonna be who we're gonna be. Now what do you do with good old boys like me? Don Williams. I love Don Williams stuff. That was the wrong key, by the way, but oh well. We got through it, didn't we, Tanya? Let's do that in G. Yeah, it was G. All right. Don Williams. Yeah, he's got some great stuff. Let's do this one up. You place gold on my finger, and you brought love like I'd never known, and you gave life to our children, and to me a reason to go on. And you're my bread when I'm hungry, you're my shelter from the troubled wind, and you're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend. When I need hope and inspiration, you're always strong. When I'm tired and weak, I could search this whole world over, and you'd still be everything that I need. You're my bread when I'm hungry, and you're my shelter from the troubled wind, you're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend. Yes, most of all, you're my best friend. Yep. Gotta like Don Williams stuff. Yeah, he's got a bunch of great songs. One of my most favoritist was Coffee black, cigarette Start this day like all the rest. First thing every morning that I do is start missing you. Some broken hearts never end. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. And my love for you will never die. Rendezvous in the night. Pretty woman to hold me tight. But in the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. And my love for you will never die. Sing it with me now. Some broken hearts never mend. And some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. And my love for you will never die. And my love for you will never die. Oh, moan there. All right, got 2 songs left in me. But before I go anywhere, I want to mention this whoop one more time right here. Make sure you go to paulascrafts.ca and check out Paula and Wade's house numbers. They make great Christmas presents, and there's lots of time left. Well, it's not a lot of time, but there is enough time left to order them and have them shipped out to you. They make great Christmas presents. Go check out their website. This one's 51. We're not going to... you don't have to take 51. You get the house. You pick your numbers that for the house that is yours, or the one you want it for, and then you get your choice of all kinds of different tiles. They've got dozens of them on their site there. So go check out paulascrafts.ca. And when you do order something, make sure you put it in the notes somewhere, or something that you saw the show, because somebody between now and then who buys something that was watching the show is going to win their purchase for free. They don't know I'm doing this yet, but it's going to happen because they're great friends of mine. I've known them for years, and they're just going to go along with it. And this song right here, this is one of my most favoritist of tunes. David Broadstreet, but Valdy made it famous. As soon as I remember the title of it, Renaissance. Sing along. Well, I like the way that your hair falls away when the night brings a candle to you. And I like to stare as you come down the stair when the light from the landing shines through. And how many falling leaves will it take to believe that autumn has finally come? The weather's grown colder, and we both grown colder, and it's hard to believe we're still one. So let's dance that old dance once more. We still move as smooth on that old ballroom floor. And I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door, let's dance that old dance once more. Well, you stuck around, kept my feet on the ground when I acted as proud as any fool. We were kids, but we've grown, and we've got kids of our own. Got raised by that old golden rule. Sometimes it seems that some of our dreams got discarded somewhere on the road. But all that was true could be seen in the blue of your eyes that still sparkle and glow. And let's dance that old dance once more. We still move smooth on that old ballroom floor. And I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door, let's dance that old dance once more. Frost King has come, and with a flick of his thumb, turned the windows to Renaissance art. We sit round the fire with no need to inquire of the ways of the soul or the heart. The years passed us by like a soft whispered sigh, not noticing youth as it flew. It's easy to tell that you wear your age well, not trying to prove you're still you. And let's dance that old dance once more. We still move as smooth on that old ballroom floor. And I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door, let's dance that old dance once more. All right, you guys got the words by now. Sing along. And let's dance that old dance once more. We still move as smooth on that old ballroom floor. And I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door, let's dance that old dance once more. David Broadstreet, but I always call it Valdy. We're just going to call it Valdy. He sure made it famous. David said that when Valdy recorded that, it allowed him to spend the rest of his days singing the rest of his music to his audience. Yep. That was quite a hit for Valdy. And I'm sure it did David pretty good. Tanya, well, you should make some more of that broccoli salad. Years since you made it. Gotcha. Well, I hope I didn't miss any requests tonight. Make sure you go to www.paulascrafts.ca. They're great supporters of the show, and we can all support them. Those house numbers make great Christmas presents, so make sure you go check them out. And, come back next week. I do this every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. What's that put it at? 3 o'clock out on the West Coast? 4 o'clock in Alberta, and so on and so on. But make sure you come back. I'll be here next week for another Share the Music, which, in case you didn't catch it at the beginning, happens to be the name of the theme song as well. So sing along. Share the music with a friend. Keep on singing till the very end. Should the whole world get you down, A song can turn your day around, so sing out with your friends. Share the music tonight, 'cause when we're singing, everything's all right. So invite your friends along, and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. There ain't nothing like a song to bring joy to your life. So help me sing along. Forget about your troubles, your worries, and your strife. We'll share the music tonight, 'cause when we're singing, everything's all right. Invite your friends along, and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. So invite your friends along, and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. That's right. That's it for me. You guys have a great week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Love yous all. Go check out Buddy Justino Music, one of my friends, and living in Norway, from Georgia. Georgian boy over there in Norway. Great entertainer. Go check him out. So I hope you guys have had some fun. Come back next week, 7 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. Next Wednesday, we'll be doing more Christmas songs and having a whole bunch of fun. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and remember, share the music.